today I've made my way to a small island on Lake Mjøsa called Helgøya. We're going to set up a tarp, we're going to cook some fajitas, we're going to watch a beautiful sunset over the lake. Come and join me. This will do just nicely. Absolutely perfect. Oh yes, this is perfect. It's actually quite warm. It's about 5 or 6 degrees now. It's going to go down to about -3 tonight, so it's going to be a chilly night. But right now, as the sun is setting over the lake, it's really nice, really nice. So as may or may not be clear, I'm really no expert at putting up a tarp. Every time I come out I learn something new, and this time I tried to learn how to do some proper knots, the event hitch, the taut line hitch and the prosik. So that seems to have been successful on this trip. If there's anything that you've noticed that I could be doing better, leave a comment. I can try it the next time. I was really keen to get out with the tarp a few more times before the summertime. We're at a point of the season now just at the end of winter, but before the summer. And once kind of June kicks in Norway, you do not want to be camping with the tarp because you will be eaten alive by mosquitoes. Okay, it's time to make dinner, and tonight we're making fajitas. We're going to fire up this and we're going to get some cooking on. time. Let's do this. We start with the guacamole. Then we add rum. Then we add bon appetit. God damn it. That is so good. Some nice heat from the fire as well. All right, bed is ready. I'm going to warm up this Nalgene bowl of water. I'm going to put it in my sleeping bag to keep me warm tonight. And I'm also going to use a little bit of it to have a little hot chocolate before I go to sleep. This is one of the best things you can do when you're sleeping in cold weather. Fill it up with nice warm water. Stick it in there and keep toasty warm all night. Well, it's just after 10:30. I'm going to get ready to get into bed. I'll see you in the morning for coffee and eggs. Good night. Good morning. Slept pretty well last night. It took me a little while to get to sleep, and I ended up having to get back out of my sleeping bag to just put out the fire because it kept smouldering, and at one point I just woke up and the entire tarp was filled with smoke. So I was like, okay, we have to put the fire out. But other than that, it was just a really peaceful night. There wasn't much wind, and it's been so nice just hearing the water lapping up against the island here beside me all night. It's just been beautiful. It's another beautiful day today. The sun is rising on the other side of the island. It's time for coffee and eggs. best part of the morning. The second best part is about to happen. Normally I'm not quite hungry in the morning, but eggs over an open fire, can't say no. Even when I'm full still from the fajitas last night. Coffee's so good today. So one of the easiest ways to keep your pan clean, if you're, especially on a tour for a few days, is to just get a little bit of water and boil it up once you've finished cooking. The boiled water then makes it super easy to clean. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip. It's been a lot of fun, and I got to apply some new tarp setup skills, which has been great. I definitely need to dial that in, because even though it wasn't windy last night, and luckily it wasn't raining, the tarp shifted position quite a lot overnight. The rope that I had here was totally fine, but the anchor points to the front and the back, they definitely need some work. So if you've got any tips based on what you saw, be sure to leave them in the comments. But other than that, I'm really happy with how this turned out. The weather was fantastic. The food and the coffee were great. Couldn't ask for more. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip, and I'll see you in the next video.